Traveler?
Kinich'S! Fancy meeting you here!
I'll get straight to the point.
Oh, the, Turnfire Knight!
Chill, it's cool.
Once a...
That's right. He wants to use you to send the Mountain King to the Night King.
To the Night Kingdom?
To his death.
Whoa, are you...
Too blunt? Okay. There is potentially a possibility that Elder Trinidad may be hoping that during the course of the ceremony...
But that's ridiculous!
And that glory comes...
Oh, that's right. The Mountain King is a living symbol of our glory, but... yes, and Nana wasn't the first.
Still, is killing the Mountain King really the only way?
The Mountain King is a unique case when it comes to abyssal contamination. That evil power has both driven him insane and kept him alive over the centuries. In past ceremonies, we've only purged around half of the abyssal power.
Trinidad didn't say anything about how much power he wanted us to purge.
Then it sounds like you'll know for sure soon enough.
If he really asks us to kill the Mountain King, what should we do?
I know this must come as quite a shock, so I'd like to make a deal with you.
What kind of...
One that comes at a very reasonable price. Good.
Ah, mighty Outlanders.
It was...
Glad to hear it. There are still those who insist that the ceremony should be performed by the bearer of the Malipo name.
Plus, Kinich'S doesn't want to do it anyway.
Exactly. We covered the fire lighting part of the proceedings yesterday. It's quite simple. You just need to use the sacred flame. One point I'd like to stress, though, is that you need to burn away as much of the abyssal energy as you possibly can.
Asleep.
Precisely. In previous years, the Flame Bearer has often been unable to dispel a sufficient amount of abyssal energy. But I understand that you have a lot of experience fighting against the Abyss. With your help...
Traveler?
So this doesn't faze you at all, huh? That's really all you need to know. In the meantime, feel free to look around our settlement. And if you wouldn't mind helping them out with a few errands here and there...
So now we have extra errands to run?
Just a humble suggestion. I'll be sticking around over the next few days.
Seems like Kinich'S was right. We should go meet up with him right away.
Huh. You're here.
Kinich'S! Elder Trinidad said that...
I can tell.
Is that the Traveler in Paimon?
Hello, Chief Waina.
I only heard the news from Trinidad yesterday. I believe Kinich'S has already filled you in, so... However, I would like to request that you take steps to ensure the Mountain King's safety. Every child of our tribe grows up hearing the tales of our heroes. This is our history and our heritage. To kill the Mountain King would be to destroy our spirit. Nana's death was a great tragedy. My honored guests, perhaps there is, but I understand.
So, Kinich'S, earlier you were saying...
Let's walk and talk.
That works too. Kinich'S, Paimon finally understands why you turned Trinidad down. You knew what he was planning, didn't you?
Double-edged sword is right. But my response wasn't merely an excuse. I'm working on it.
Really? Well, come on then.
In a moment.
Oh, yeah. What was it again? Oh,
I agree that he has a problem.
you got him a teacher? Anyway, moving on.
Yes, that's the angle I've been working. I'm a Saurian hunter, but I occasionally hunt the Abyss too. I did some research after the fact. Apparently they're known as beastly rifts. So, if we can locate one of these beastly rifts, clear the monsters out...
Whoa, that sounds kinda crazy.
It's not without its risks, of course. Still, we desperately need something like this. The chief is adamant about keeping the Mountain King alive.
Paimon can understand.
Yes, but on the flip side, and he has every right to take that view, no one can seriously tell them that's a fair trade.
You're right. Because at least in Arx...
I think I know a way. You have any better...
After all, the Abyss is what turned the Mountain King into a monster in the first place.
If it doesn't end well, then that's the price we pay. The Mountain King's erratic outbursts have brought tensions within the tribe to a boiling point.
All right.
All I need you to do is keep people away from me. I'm getting harassed on a daily basis by people trying to convince me to be the flame bearer. If you help me out...
Ooh, what kind of gift?
Something well worth your while. I just keep doing what you've been doing. That way, I won't then, when the day of the ceremony comes.
Still sounds pretty crazy. And even if it were...
At least the two of them would finally be on the same side of the issue. The tribe needs leaders like them far more than a Saurian hunter for hire like me. Can I take that to mean that we have a deal?
For sure. And who knows? Maybe we'll come up with an even better solution to...
Great. Well, for the next good luck to us both.
Okay, task for the day. Meet the tribe's people and take some heat off of Kinich'S back.
Hoonie, how can you call the Mountain King a monster?
Because he hurt a lot of people.
But it wasn't on purpose.
That's true. But the fact remains that he's now a threat to all of us.
How can you be so harsh to someone who's sick?
Toba,
Hoonie's saying nasty things about the
Once upon a time...
Yesterday.
Toba! As of today, our friendship is over. Oh, come on, cut it out, you two. The Traveler is gonna be the flame bearer for the next Turnfire night.
What?
So that's what my dad... To be fair, from what we saw the other day...
Wait.
Oh yeah, good question. We can get him to come.
No, we can't let that happen.
I didn't mean to argue with Toba. Yeah. All right. Well, Dad just really misses Nana.
Huh? Oh. I shouldn't have spoken to you the way I did, Eve.
That's more like it. Guess so. Toba, if I ever say something mean about the Mountain King in the future, I'd better go buy some colored cloth for my dad now. See you, Toba. See you, Travel...
Okay. I'll head home as well then.
Okay, take care, you two. Let's just hope we can solve this one. Come on, Huh? What's going on over... Hey there! What's happening?
A rehearsal for the Turnfire night dance.
Ooh, there's a dance involved?
You don't know it? Ah, I guess you're not from these parts, huh?
Why do you say that?
Because of the Turnfire night, of course. This isn't one of those fun and games festivals.
Well, did you know that the flame bearer this time is actually gonna be an outsider?
Oh, I did hear about that. It's a first for sure. What? Oh, it's you? It's funny. I was just thinking that I'll probably miss out on meeting the new flame bearers.
You're not taking part in the Turnfire night?
You must be joking. Not bad, right?
Oh, very impressive.
Well, I feel like the whole Mountain King situation is getting more and more precarious. The question is, the way things are going...
You look a little disappointed.
Disappointed? Nah, it's a great opportunity to... I managed to get in touch with the Saurian Relics Association.
What's the Saurian Relics Association.
You've never heard of it? It's, speaking of which,
A how?
oh, yeah, him. So you know those two already. Then do you know how they met? It was deep inside some mysterious ruin.
Really?
Who knows? But strangely enough,
Oh, does that count as a relic then?
you bet it does. But after all the abyssal activity recent, or you look like you know your way around a fight.
If all you need to...
Wait, you're seriously gonna help me out?
Come on, it's no big deal.
Pyro Archon above. Of course it is. There it is. It's inside these ruins. As you can see,
Alrighty then. Stay back and take cover, Tiago.
great minds think alike.
Nice and spicy.
Be sanctified.
Booba, get them!
Silence!
Out of the frying pan, into the pot!
Bow your head.
Everybody stand back!
Settle down. The tides beckon.
That should be the last of them. Hey, look! That's gotta be it, right? It does match the story he told us, though. There's a Saurian and a human. Whatever. We're not... That's a wrap. Let's take it back to Tiago.
You've been robbed?
Tiago, is this the picture you were looking for?
Let me take a look. Hey, Ponche, come and say hi to these guys.
Wait, are you...
Huh? You already know each other?
I don't think.
My nephew Toba's been telling everyone about you.
Oh, so you're Toba's uncle. Sounds like we've managed to make a bit of a name for ourselves.
Toba's not wrong, my friend. These two are honestly some of the nicest...
Really?
Allow me to explain.
I spent years of my life researching that book. On the word Malipo alone,
It was an unparalleled...
and now it's all gone. That little goon ambushed me during my morning walk.
That book was everything to him. It's like they robbed him of his soul when they took it.
Dear honored guests of our clan, I am but a helpless old student.
See what I mean, Ponche? Now,
I don't know if he's still there. Silence!
Is it what you wish to find? Hopefully the excitement of opening a treasure chest has at least made it a...
Hey! You thieving rat!
What do you want now, you old bum? God, you're a waste of space. Prepare to... Oh, what's this?
Eat dirt, suckers!
Hey, he's trying to get away! You good? Let's chase him down!
Where did these Yuqanqui'S come from?
Oh, the baby saurians are blocking his path!
Stop, please! By all the warriors, please. I don't have your stuff.
Oh, yeah? Well, you threw it
The old bum's bag didn't have a single Mora in it. All that time.
Hmm.
The same place you found me. Look, I swear on the Pyro Archon, it's the truth. May all my worldly possessions be turned to ash by Turnfire if I'm lying.
Okay, that's a pretty strong, What do we do now? Right. Let's hope nobody gets to the book before we do.
Although the Turnfire is a heroic symbol in Natlan, this holds true for all bearers of this ancient name in recorded history. This appears to suggest the existence of some higher power. Yuqanqui'S Turnfire. Let me see, the author...
Silence, book muncher.
Do you truly find no joy at all?
Joy.
Well, it makes a pretty shocking prediction.
What? When?
Wow, you...
Silence!
You don't need to lecture me. All civilizations will be reduced to rubble by the passage of time. From ancient kingdoms to heavenly thrones. But from the ruins of every civilization, the dust will rise and never settle, thus transcending the confines of time. And you, great Kahul Ahau. Now, let me take a good look at you.
We're so sorry, Mr. Ponche, but
Does that mean
You gotta stay positive, Ponche. You might have lost the book.
the whole reason I worked so hard? Well, not exactly. But I thought...
Oh, really? So what did you find out in your research?
I think the key to all of this lies in the power of Malipo.
Ponche.
You're right, but
Yeah, I remember that story. Maybe you're the special case.
I'm not talking about childhood superstitions here.
Like what?
Like the fact that the key factor is that Burkina summoned the power of Malipo. If you don't believe me...
Traveler, different situation but similar idea. Doesn't this...
So, I came to the conclusion that Malipo must refer to some mysterious... It began with the first Pyro Archon.
Hey.
I'm sorry.
Sounds to me like you dreamed up one fanciful theory to support another.
Kinich'S, what...
I more or less finished what I was doing, so I...
Kinich'S! I'm onto something.
So Mr. Ponche here has done a lot of research on the history of the Turnfire.
I'll be there, Ponche. Let's go. Here will do. I'd like your help giving it a trial run tomorrow.
Sounds like you're not considering Ponche's idea.
You heard him.
Yet. Are you saying you...
I think it's possible. Burkina didn't fall to the abyss. He was killed by the Mountain King in an... Maybe he thought the Mountain King was stronger than him, and either way,
How can you drop these truth bombs with such a straight face?
This is what I've gleaned from my many interactions with the Mountain King. The story Elder Trinidad told you was the more palatable version of events. The Mountain King's mind isn't just disordered.
What?
Of course not. It's the only practical solution. The Mountain King is a hero to my tribe. Still, he's been the cause of multiple disasters.
Ugh. Practical solutions hurt Paimon's brain.
Then let's break for the day.
Melusines are beautiful creatures. They are the pride of Fontaine.
You're here.
Oh, very well. Kinich, didn't you say you found him a teacher?
Hey! No one gets to discipline the almighty Dragon Lord
Maybe because I've never had a gentle-natured companion like Paimon to compare against.
Is that a compliment?
Yeah. I see what I'm missing out on now.
Kinich'S! Ugh! We could drown this measly flying ant in one droplet of spit! Oh, just wait till I possess your dead body!
Traveler, Paimon, let's get down to business.
With pleasure. You don't...
I got my hands on this device in a trade. The Rift Towns will tear through space to get to this. You'll find out soon enough. They'll tear you to pieces given half the chance, so be careful.
I'm going in! Let's light it up!
Shine down!
Uh-oh. Are there even bigger ones on the way?
You see, Kinich?
I take it this is your true form?
Now that our deal is complete. Cliché, I know.
Huh?
Huh?
Traveler, this is the gift I got you. I know you're looking for intel on the Abyss, but it looks like you've already met.
Yikes.
Don't be ridiculous.
There we have it. Chain.
Sanka! Aha! So you're Glasses guy!
What does it matter?
That would explain a lot. What?
I'll pass.
Wait. Of course. You're the one behind all the recent Abyss
Haven't I told you before? I'm not part of the inner circle who do. I spend my time digging.
I investigated him. He's not connected to the recent events, so I struck a deal with him.
But that's all over. And now Kinich wants to hand me over to you. That would have given me some more time to study the great Kahula, but now I've run into you. Wait, does that count?
How? You are the worst of the worst!
There is no betrayal.
Don't worry.
Yes, and you should have picked a bigger fish.
It looks like your disciplinary measures have been less than effective.
What?
The abysmal disorder.
Traveler?
Hey now, I may be a lowly clerk. I could never beat you in a straight-up fight. Do me a favor and remember how fast I disappear.
Darn! He got away again!
It's alright. He's not worth our time and energy.
If you...
To borrow that guy's words, think of it like apples that have fallen from a tree. Even the unripe fruit blown off its branch before it's fully grown...
Huh.
Of course!
Ugh.
Don't worry. He can't hurt a fly.
Paimon heard that those kinds of contracts might come with a terrible cost attached.
Such a...
Vulture! Vulture!
Let's pick this up another time. You should go back and get some rest.
Oh, yeah. Hearing you lay it out like that is making Paimon a little nervous.
And it can't hurt to say this one more time. See you tomorrow.
Ah, at long last. I hear that you've done much for our people these last few days. Many young people have heard the rumors too.
Well, they won't have... We really hope we can resolve the Mountain King situation.
Haha, well, it's...
Off we go!
Here we are.
Our honored guests have arrived. I have heard much about your fine work.
Don't worry about it.
If it means getting the Mountain King issue resolved,
A resolution will come in due course.
no one would disagree with you if... Look around you.
The ceremony was arranged on short notice.
That may be so.
Good evening, Traveler and...
Kinich! Not a moment too soon.
Chief Wayna, Elder Trinidad, could...
Very well. But make it quick.
Let's step to the side.
Yeah, Elder Trinidad did.
What a surprise! The flying ant has an ant-sized brain.
If you don't want your tongue to be burned off by the sacred flame tonight, See those sacred flame pillars? Once that's done, head down into the cave where the Mountain King slumbers.
That sounds simple enough.
The process isn't complicated, but remember, you have to keep moving forward. Or I made you a diagram that summarizes the steps. Take a look.
So that's our part.
I'll be with you the whole way. You can leave that side of things to me.
Okay. We'll try to remember all that and get it right the first time.
Ready when you are. But I think I saw Huni and the others just now. Just tell the chief when you're ready.
How are you doing? I'm counting on you. By past fuel, my brothers and sister.
Go get the sacred flame. Nicely done. Off to a good start. Great stuff. You're over halfway. Keep it up. Impressive. Just one more to go. Come on, one last push. The final sacred flame pillar is up ahead. Great! All the pillars are alight. Next, it's down into the canyon and head for the Mountain King's cave. Almost there. The cave is just up ahead. The Abyss presence is growing strong. You should deal with the contamination first. There's the altar of the sacred flame. Remember, light up the torches around it first.
King up ahead, right?
That's him. Kangamato, King.
Paimon can tell. He's here.
You've made it at last. You did even better than I expected.
Traveler, now comes the final and most important step of the ceremony.
There's no need this time.
Hmm?
Such strong abyssal power. What is Kinich'S? What is the meaning of this?
Is that a beastly rift?
Chief Wyna, Elder Trinidad,
What do you think you're doing?
solving the Mountain King issue.
You mean by having him torn to pieces by rift hounds?
No, stop!
Foolish Locust! Ugh, can't you see? We're trying to shove your Locust King into the beastly rift!
But
I'm sorry, Chief Wyna and Elder Trinidad.
can you promise me that no harm will come to the Mountain King?
I can't guarantee it, but I'm fair.
Traveler, this is not what we agreed on. Okay, I see what this is.
Ugh, you imbecile!
Oh no!
You forced my hand!
Elder Trinidad!
No, the Mountain King is waking up!
Everyone, out! Now!
Take me, O Mountain King!
Everyone's still outside. We have to keep the Mountain King here. Give me a hand. Watch out for the fruits he's spitting out. I can use those against him. Yeah, that's it! I got him cornered!
Settle down. Be sanctified.
Goba, get them! Eat this! Race you!
Torn to oblivion!
Target acquired!
What do we do? We can't open the rift!
Kill me! Put an end! Whites at launch! Shame!
By past fuel and present flame,
Life marches ever on.
Oh, Burkina, I must atone.
Patience. We will answer to the fire for all our deeds. Even if one day I fall behind, never look back. Keep moving forward, as we are now.
Live with your guilt and shame. This is the price to pay.
Heir to the Turnfire, please use my ruined vessel to train the heroes of the future. The will of Kongamato will march ever on, till the abyss is stamped out.
Pretty eventful day yesterday, huh? Paimon wonders how
Traveler, you've come at just the right time. Trinidad's condition is stabilized.
Guess that's the best news we could hope for.
We're simply not afraid to charge ahead into the unknown. He's fine. After the incident yesterday, it is somewhat akin to a scab. We've never seen anything like it. I think their theory makes sense.
Wow. So it's made a barrier against abyssal energy?
It's practically a miracle.
Wow.
I know what you're thinking. Because you and Kinich'S, and that fire is what saved the Mountain King.
Whoa.
I may be the chief of this tribe, if anyone can answer it.
Ah, so Kinich'S then.
Hey, yourself.
We were gonna ask.
Sorry, I couldn't just stand and watch.
So you thought you'd try and extinguish the sacred flame with Dendro?
The sacred flame only possesses a fraction of the Pyro Archon's power.
Kinich'S.
Intended
To.
sacrifice myself? But now I'm curious.
Well, because everyone's saying. And Panche's theory was that.
So you've heard. I'm afraid I can't say for sure.
Well, even if you don't.
What I would say is.
The Mountain King?
The core meaning of price is not atonement or compensation. It's easy to die for your sins. Much harder to live with the guilt and keep on going. In the end, the Mountain King chose the latter option.
Alright. So, how is the Mountain King doing?
Health-wise, there's nothing to worry about. But his attacks are gentler now, and yeah, I tried communicating with him again.
Its body remains fighting fit thanks to the perverse power of the abyss.
But
that was merely one last burst of brain activity.
Oh, come on! That's why he doesn't have time to chat with us.
Well.
Yeah, that's right.
But he ended up being.
That's on him.
Friends? So promise me. For you?
Yeah.
Pony.
Toba, you're my.
Huh?
Now hold your horses. Okay, before you roll. All right, I'll just get to the point. Your extreme.
Huh?
On my first day here, it's a dangerous sport.
Oh, such.
Of course. In the hands of the enemy, why does Uncle Sanka always have to suffer? But in the end, I made it through, and
The moral of.
Very smart, What I'm trying to tell you is that after I reunited with my friend, she's right behind you.
Another trick about not turning back?